While people are demanding answers about the Epstein files, while questions are building up about who knew what and how deep it all goes, Trump jumps on Truth Social and suddenly says Rosie O'Donnell should lose her American citizenship. Why? Well, because she's critical of him. So he calls her a threat to humanity and says she should stay in Ireland, even though she was born in New York, even though she's an American citizen. That's not just trash talk. He's toying with the idea of taking away someone's citizenship for disagreeing with him, for speaking out about him. That's not leadership, that's dictator behavior. And it's dangerous to even float that as a possibility. But it's part of a pattern that's long existed. Trump has already talked about deporting so-called homegrowns, Americans born here, if they don't align with his idea of what's in the national interest. He wants to be able to decide who's American based on loyalty to him. Just imagine for 1 second if Biden or Obama said that Ben Shapiro or Joe Rogan should be stripped of their citizenship. Conservatives would lose their minds. You'd hear about it nonstop on Fox News. But when Trump does it, silence. This is the same man who's called the media the enemy of the people, who's promised revenge on his critics. Now he's taking it a step further, saying that if you dare to speak out against him, you don't deserve to be an American. I'm a veteran. I didn't serve so some wannabe king can decide who's allowed to live in this country based on whether or not they're loyal to him, whether or not they kiss his ass. I serve to protect the rights of every American, even the ones I disagree with. But Trump will never understand that. He's never understood that's what makes America free. He can't handle the idea that you have a right to criticize your leaders. That's the entire point of democracy. But like this whole Rosie O'Donnell thing, it's meant to stir up outrage and distract us. Because then what's not being talked about are the Epstein files. The victims, the names, the power players. So no, I'm not going to take that bait. I'm not going to forget what's really going on just because he threw some red meat out to his base. But I am going to call this what it is. Un-American authoritarian garbage from a man who wants obedience to himself, not freedom. And if we let that slide, we're all in danger. Don't forget about the Epstein files.